Lego just revealed the Jurassic World Rebirth sets, so let's take a look at them and I'll give you my thoughts. Spoilers, I really like these sets. I think a lot of them are pretty awesome, and it might be one of the best waves of Lego Jurassic World we've ever gotten. So, let's start out with the first one, the smallest one, 76970, Baby Dinosaur Dolores Aqualops. 339 pieces, releasing June the 1st for $24.99 USD. This is fine. It's a little baby dinosaur. Lego has been doing this, making little baby dinosaurs that are brick built. If you collect these things, then this is another one. They're fine. It's a pretty good price to piece ratio. 339 pieces for $25. That's pretty good. So pretty good value on this one, but not for me. Anyways, moving on. Next up, we have the second smallest set. Set 76972, Raptor Off-Road Escape. This has 285 pieces and released on June 1st for $34.99 USD. A little bit overpriced, but we'll get to that. The minifigures in this set are Ruben Delgado and Isabella Delgado. I have no idea who these characters are, but the minifigures do look pretty good. The set also comes with the little baby Dolores, which is a new mold. And it also comes with a Velociraptor, which I am mixed on, because this uses the Atrociraptor mold from Jurassic World Dominion, and that has pros and cons to it. You lose the articulation, which sucks, but I do think that this Velociraptor is more accurately scaled to minifigures. The old mold was a little bit too big, and this one seems more accurate in scale. And the printing and everything looks amazing on it. It does look like a really good-looking raptor. In terms of builds for this set, we have a little terrain build. Whatever, doesn't do anything for me. However, the Jeep is pretty cool. That's a nice looking Jeep. The Jurassic World vehicles that we get are deceptively cool. At first glance, they look like regular Lego City vehicles, but if you take a look closer, you'll find that they have a lot of cool little play features. Like this one has a little command center that can be detached from it. You can fit two characters in there in the front, and it just has a nice design. It's really built up, looks good, like the Jeep. Alright, moving on to the next set. Next up we have set 76975, T-Rex River Escape, 199 pieces, releases June 1st for $49.99 USD, and the price per piece ratio is atrocious on this one, but we'll talk about that in a moment. If you have not gotten a Lego T-Rex yet, this is the set you'll buy because it comes with a T-Rex. That is the main selling point of this set. The minifigures included are Xavier Dobbs and Teresa Delgado. Again, don't know who these characters are, but Xavier Dobbs does give off Jeff Goldblum vibes. However, these figures do look amazing. They are great looking figures, leg printing and all. Awesome. The T-Rex is fine, although I gotta say I'm a little disappointed that the toenails and fingernails are not painted, because every previous T-Rex has had black paint on their toenails and fingernails. This one, for some reason, does not have that. That's a little disappointing. I hope Lego is not cost-cutting, and I hope this is not the norm going forward. The build in the set is fine, whatever. It's a little shack. You get a little boat. Okay. Oh, there's a little ATV too. Whoopee. There's nothing going on here. Although inside you see you get a little egg and a little coffee mug. The most interesting part about this is that you can actually dock the boat next to the shack. That's kind of cool. You can actually connect it to the build. In terms of value, just on paper, 199 pieces for $50. Oh no! Yeah, but you have to remember this set comes with a gigantic T-Rex. I feel like even still, this feels a little bit overpriced. I feel like this would be better at $40 instead of $50, but $50 isn't outrageous. Moving on to my favorite set, actually, in this wave. Set 76974, Brick Built Mosasaurus Boat Mission. That is the name of the set. It is called Brick Built Mosasaurus. That's kind of meta. It has 858 pieces. It's going to release June 1st for $60, $59.99 USD. That's a pretty good price, surprisingly, for a Jurassic World set. Imagine. The minifigures you get in this set are Atwater and Leclerc. Don't know who these are. But I wish this set came with more minifigures for $60. That being said, I do think this set is still a good value. Let's talk about the brick-built Mosasaurus. Some people may have wanted this to be a new unique mold. I think that having a brick-built is a great idea. It adds more texture to it, it adds more detail, and I just don't think it would hit the same if it were a new gigantic mold. And of course, you know that new Mosasaurus mold would drive the price of this set through the roof to the moon. So I'm glad that it's just made out of regular Lego pieces. The boat itself is a little bit small, but it is fine. It's compact. It has everything you need. I think it's got a little lab in the back. That's cool. It's got this yellow container up front, and a lot of these sets have these yellow containers. So that must be something to do with the movie. Maybe a place to store genomes or something. And you also have just some terrain builds. That's cool. Just a little extra thing. Lego didn't need to throw that in, but they did. And looks nice overall. This set feels like a full package. And for $60, I think it's a great price per piece ratio. I think is just a good value for what you're getting. This is a surprisingly good value for a Lego Jurassic World set. I'm happy with this one. I think I'm going to pick this one up. Next up is set 76973, Raptor and Titanosaurus Tracking Mission, 582 pieces. It's going to release June 1st for $99.99 USD, and of course, at first glance, that price tag does not make sense. But there's actually more to the set than meets the eye, because on the back of the box, you see that the set comes with more stuff than is shown on the front of the box. Oddly enough, that's usually not the case. But the set comes with the titular Titanosaurus, which is massive. It is using that Brachiosaurus mold, and that mold is huge. It's the largest dinosaur mold that Lego makes, and it is understandably very expensive to make, which explains why the set is so expensive. In terms of minifigures, you get Martin Krebs, Zora Bennett, Dr. Henry Loomis. Those are the main characters in the movie. As well as another Velociraptor, so that's nice. The minifigures themselves look great. I think all the minifigs in this wave look pretty awesome. In terms of builds for this set, you get a little motorcycle, you get a off-road buggy thing with a trailer, again, another one of those yellow containers. You also get a campsite with a tree that can be knocked over. Again, that's not shown on the front of the box, but that is in the set. And then the most interesting part of this set is this abandoned gas station. That's interesting. Not something you would expect from the Lego Jurassic World line. I never thought I'd get a Jurassic World gas station, but here we are. It comes with a very rank-looking hot dog. I would not eat anything from this gas station, but it is an interesting build. Just overall, this set is just kind of an eclectic mix of different interesting builds all thrown together. It's kind of cool. It gives off Lost World vibes. That's what I like about this set. In terms of value, let's break it down. The dinosaurs themselves, the Velociraptor and Titanosaurus, That's like $45 right there. That's a lot of plastic. Lego charges a lot for these dinosaurs. We know this. And then you add onto that the minifigures plus like the vehicles. That's like another $20. So we're already up to $65. And so then you have to ask yourself the question, are the builds in this set, the main builds, worth $45? And I think, sure, kind of. I think the camp there, those pieces, that's like $15. And then I could see the gas station going for $25, maybe $30. So $100 doesn't feel outrageous. It feels a little bit overpriced, but it's still fine. Moving on to the biggest set in the wave. Alright, largest set in the wave. Set 76976, Spinosaurus and Quetzalcoatlus Air Mission. 984 pieces, releases June the 1st for $149.99 USD. That's a pretty big price tag, but you get a lot in this set. First off, let's talk minifigures. You get Zora Bennett, Martin Krebs, Dr. Henry Loomis, and Duncan Kincaid. All of the main characters from the movie, although it's kind of disappointing that most of these are repeats from the previous set. Oh well. And in terms of dinosaurs, you get the Quetzalcoatlus and the Spinosaurus, which is very fun and very interesting. This is the first time we're getting a Spinosaurus, if you don't count that one in 2001, but we don't count that. We don't count that. You also get some nice vehicle builds. Again, deceptively cool vehicles here. You have a pretty built-up looking little helicopter, and then this nice truck, which again is carrying one of those yellow containers. Then you have the most interesting part of the set, the Mountain Temple. Very Indiana Jones. Not something I'd expect to see from Lego Jurassic World. It's just cool though. It's a very cool build. You've got traps, booby traps. You can get impaled by spikes. You can get rubble dropped on you. You can do all the Indiana Jones things. You can scale the side of the cliff to get to the egg. You can probably go through the waterfall. It's just a really fun temple build. And I love this. It's unlike any other Jurassic World set we've gotten. So let's talk value. Just the dinosaurs themselves, again, that's like $45 right there. A minifigure plus that truck, that's another $20. You added that, so we're at $65. The remaining minifigures plus that helicopter, that's like another $20, so $85. And so then you have to ask yourself the question, is that Mountain Temple worth $65 just on its own, just that build? Maybe. It's close. It's kind of close. I think maybe $50 would have been better, but I think $150 for the set overall isn't outrageous. Maybe $140 would have been better. Honestly though, I think it's an okay value. It's fine. And that's the entire wave of sets. Honestly, this wave, this whole Jurassic World Rebirth wave, is fantastic. I love these sets. This might be the best wave of Jurassic World sets that we've ever gotten. The Jurassic Park sets that we got a couple years back, those were pretty good, but something about those just felt a little bit bland. These are really fun, interesting sets. All of them are really fun and interesting, and I'm definitely going to pick up a few of them. So those were my thoughts on the full wave of Jurassic World Rebirth sets. This is the first video that I'm posting on this YouTube channel. My intentions for this channel is to be kind of like a Lego news channel, kind of like Action Flash or Jang Bricks, but more closer to Jang Bricks. I want this to be a very relaxing channel. Right now, it's just going to be focused on Lego news, whenever Lego reveals something. But in the future, hopefully, I'll get into Lego reviews too, reviewing these Lego sets. I'm not doing that right now because, well, Lego is expensive and I cannot afford to purchase all these sets on day one. I cannot be throwing money away like that. So hopefully, my hope is that one day, if this channel grows big enough, I'll become part of Lego Ambassador Network, and I can start reviewing these sets, and I can get some Lego reviews on this channel too. That's what I hope. So if you want to see that, if you want to see Lego reviews, I guess subscribe and keep watching these videos. And if you don't like these Lego news videos and you think my voice is annoying or something, then, well, don't subscribe, I guess. But that's about it. Keep building.